around the world and as it happens across the nation of the earth. And right now, we'll be bringing to you issues bordering on Nigeria foreign policy and what is also going on locally, especially in the Senate. Right now, first of all, to what concern a lot of Nigerians, as those who really want to go out, those who want to japa, is US actually reducing period of visa application for Nigeria. I think that controversy is actually coming up, as people will say, based on Nigeria refusal to accept US deportee from Venezuela. People have asked a question. Now, you want Nigeria government to accept those who are deported from Venezuela. You know that they are from Venezuela. They are citizens of Venezuela. Deport them back to Venezuela. Don't pressure any other country, but currently that's what US president is doing, Donald Trump. That's what he's using to pressure not just Nigeria or other African countries. That is what he's doing across the world. Pressuring people, pressuring other countries for them to accept deportees from America. Is that even legal? Yeah, America is big boy, you know, they call it president of the whole world. But they should not be president of the free world. Only in US. Is respect. Donald Trump command respect within the Republican, not just the world. Forget about the armor, the military mind they have. Leave those one aside. Donald Trump term will just come and go, and that's all. He has 4 years to serve, and he's doing it. But Nigeria government said no. For the first time we had Nigeria government. Yeah, Nigeria government have actually stood against some pressure from US before. Don't forget when this issue of gazing was actually coming up, and they were trying to pressure African country to accept that. The then President Buhari make it clear emphatically that Nigeria will not accept that. So US government is actually pressuring Nigeria to accept the Venezuela deportee. That, you know, US mission in Africa, actually the first post they make was that this was as a result of reprieval, you know, reciprocal, because Nigeria actually choose hi, how you doing? How is it going? Where are you watching from? I welcome everybody that tuned into this channel, watching the live video. And then we're also looking at Natasha versus Akpabio. The court just decided that the court don't have you're good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Hope you are hearing me loud and clear. If you're also a YouTuber, drop your handle. I will subscribe. I will follow you up on YouTube. Just drop the handle and I will subscribe. I'm glad that you're here with me. We are Kay. Are we? I am glad to see you there. Hi, how you doing, Kay? Hope you are okay. Let us know how you are doing. Now, as we're saying, issue concerning Nigeria and concerning other country in the world. You know, a lot of things actually happen. Yes, sub. If you drop your handle, I will sub. I accept you drop. Manzi, yeah, I appreciate that sub. Yeah, drop your handle. If you're a YouTuber, drop your handle. I will definitely sub for you. Also ensure that I watch. You know, you see, we have to support each other as we do that. So drop your handle, and I will. Yeah. My day is good, and I hope your day is also good, Manzi. Glad to have you on board. Glad to have you on board. Currently, a lot is going on in Nigeria as a border of presidency. Amazing. Thumbs up for you. Thumbs up for you, Mazi. Thumbs up for you. As it happened, Senate is having issue with Natasha. But the truth of the matter is that's what everything is calm. Everything is great. It has been raining, but right now it has stopped and the weather is pretty chilly. But right now we are good to go. We are good to go. Little sunshine has given us a breathing space. Yeah, it has been amazing. Let us know how you're doing. How is your side? How is your direction? Let us know what is going on. as we also delivering to you what is currently happening in the state of Nigeria, like I call it state country Nigeria. Nigeria saying the reason why, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. If you're watching me, sub for me, and I will definitely sub for you. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I say hi to everyone that have joined. I say hi to everyone that have joined. Wherever you are viewing from, I appreciate you. Thumbs up for you. And ensure you drop your handle in the comment section, and I will sub for you as an adult. There's no two ways about it. We have to support each other. You know, one thing, let me just quickly say this. Online, on YouTube, it is hard to actually gain people, fans, followers, but when you are actually gaining people and you see people who view, who support you, just have to appreciate them. We're in South zone, geopolitical zone in Nigeria. You know, South is very big, so we're in South geopolitical zone in Nigeria. We'll also be talking about what Adams Oshomole told Okpewolo. You know, Okpewolo and Aswen, they contested, and the Supreme Court have decided that Okpewolo actually want Mazi. I appreciate, but don't forget, if this is your handle, I will definitely come there sub for you, but don't go without dropping your handle. Oshomole advised Okpewolo to actually probe the immediate past governor Obaseki, but I think that should not be the concern of the government. It's not a matter of probing, you know, probe here, probe here, probe here. Focus on what we bring development to the people. Focus on what we bring development to the state. At the time you use, just check the last 4 years of Wike and Wike fighting here and there. You know, it was toxic for the people of Rivers. So there's no meaningful development that can take place in an atmosphere full of rancor. That's just the truth. There's no meaningful development that can take place. So it is imperative for the government of the day to know it's not about probing. Do what will bring development to the state, and the people will tell if you're actually doing the right thing or you are doing the wrong thing. Just the same way, Natasha raised a voice. I think freedom of expression. No, Natasha is a senator. Raise an opinion. Why do you change the sitting order? I was not notified. Why do you change it? That's what started as a little misunderstanding, a little change in sitting order, and then it resulted to recalling Natasha. And the court said, no, Senate, you don't have rights. You don't have such capacity. She is an elected senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, just like Shatima. We'll get back, because Shatima has actually told Bola Tinubu that no president has the right to remove a sitting governor, an elected governor. So the court said, Senate, that this power that you're going to exercise is not constitutional. So the Senate, the Senate have decided, senators decided right now, Natasha was going to remove her from all committee. The one she was chair before, the one she will be, the one she intends to be, that they will remove her, they will so punish her. Now, the committee she was heading, they have already removed her from that committee. That's the highest order of, is it democracy? That's the highest order of, what will I call it? Rascality, dictatorship. See, Parliament is a place where parliamentarians have misunderstanding. Say what is in your mind. It ends there. It's not a matter you punish someone for airing his or her opinion. That's not how government works. That's not how parliament should work. If you are served in any parliamentary level before, whether within your congregation, if you're Christian or whatever religious body you belong, or in any high institution you belong, or in any club you belong, and they carve it out parliamentarian, you know that even in normal conversation, people, so long it does not involve threat to life, you are bound to express your opinion. You're free. But in Nigeria and in Africa, you see, freedom of expression is a crime. I remember one time someone called Doug Buhari, and he was traced and he was arrested. That's uncalled for. You know, a lot actually going on in Africa and in Nigeria that really need change. You know, when this visa, I've talked about it. If you're just coming, I will do a recap. But let me just quickly shift this one in. When this issue of time of visa application from US was reduced, people were not happy. Why majority were happy? That they should country, the shore of Africa, and then develop their country. You know what is ironic? You are there live, you're watching my video. If you meet me just the same way we greet body or we say hi, that if we leave this country, Nigeria, go to US for instance, all this entourage they are carrying up and down, they will not carry it. No! Minister is traveling, where his entourage has right and power to disturb people is within the shore of Nigeria. Africa, once they leave, you don't have such power. You can meet your countryman, we walk down to you and greet you. The only thing, there's nothing you can do. So, there in Africa, there in Nigeria, there are a lot of entourage. And the country, the citizen is going down, depreciating. So imagine Natasha Mata actually took Senate time and actually took them to court. Yeah, she wrote a satiric letter of apology, comical, satiric in nature, to Apkabio, and they made her to apologize. Court made her to apologize for writing such satirical letter of apology to Apkabio. I think writing a satirical apology wasn't the problem, but the wording in the letter was actually the problem. Vague wording in that letter, it was made public, and the Senate, they were not happy about it. I think when the court looked at the content of the letter of apology from Natasha, they fined her 5 million. 5 million naira, not in dollar, 5 million naira for that, for writing a satirical letter to Apkabio. It's an apology letter anyway. Apkabio can choose to accept it, but the court look at it and say, no, on this one, you were wrong. But on removing you from Senate, from your fulfilling your duty, Senate don't have such power. And that is a plus for Nigeria judiciary, and also a reprieve for Natasha to continue. If you are just joining this live broadcast, I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you for watching. Don't just watch, subscribe, and don't just watch, subscribe and leave. Drop your comment. It could be your handle. Just drop it. When I'm done, I will definitely come and solve back to you. Now, a quick recap of what we have been talking about and of what we're also going to be discussing. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his Vice President Shatima has actually clashed as a result of Shatima book launch. That video, full video about it will be coming up shortly, but I'm just giving you what happened. Shatima has a book launch where he condemned Goodluck Jonathan unilateral decision to actually declare state of emergency, which affected him at that time, Ibonu, when Goodluck Jonathan declared state of emergency. Like, terrorism, Boko Haram were carrying out act of terrorism at the time, and Goodluck Jonathan, as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCFR, declared state of emergency. So Shatima, in looking back to how far he has gone, he challenges his triumph, make a debt at the ability of the president to actually declare state of emergency, saying that no president has the power, the authority to actually remove a sitting governor that is unconstitutional, that is an act of rascality. This took place yesterday. Fast forward to 6 months ago or 5 months ago, Bola Tinubu declared state of emergency in River because Wike and Fubara could not agree. You know, Wike is playing boy. I like people who play this kind of politics that Wike is playing, because politics, you have to understand that politics is a game of power. When you have power, people respect you. When you don't have power, they throw you by the way. So he made a deal with Bola Tinubu, and which Bola Tinubu has fulfilled. And if Bola Tinubu actually has a grip on the presidency, I don't think he would have declared state of emergency in River, because people judge like, okay, there were some bomb explosion in some secretariat in Rivers. Yeah, it was living. There was no state house of assembly, but that situation was also in Edo State, where out of only 4, maybe 5 thereabouts, honorable member were the one passing things into law during Governor Obaseki. And there was also some elected honorable member that were not inaugurated in. But Buhari, President Buhari, can I praise him now? You know, they say if man is not really married to wife, we know the one that is good. But that is a big scope of itself. But you see, when you look at the time of Buhari and look at the time of Bola Tinubu, you will know that there's a big difference. Very, very big difference between two of them. Yeah, just the same way things are bad, things are hard. Now, that is how we started during President Buhari. But he did not declare state of emergency in Edo State. Don't forget, it was the misunderstanding between the then national chairman of APC, Adams Aliyu Shomole, that caused Buhari to intervene. There was this misunderstanding between former chairman Adams Aliyu Oshomole and Obaseki, to the extent that Oshomole was castigated out of his party in the word, you don't have right to actually be a national chairman of a political party wherein you are being expelled. That was going to deteriorate, and Buhari stepped in. A lot of things happened during that period, but Buhari did not consider declaring state of emergency. They are from the same party. National chairman versus governor. And other thing, he did not declare state of emergency. Now, Wike is not an APC member. He has not up to now formally declared to APC. So he's still talking about the state and affair of PDP. Yet, you declare state of emergency. Wike is a PDP member. Fubara is a PDP member. So, how is that? If you take that matter to court, is that not what they told Atiku? Yeah, that the matter you are interfering, the court told Atiku, that's busybody. What happened in other party? What happened in other party does not concern you. It's only a party member that can actually bring the matter to court, that the court will hear and say, yes, we will adjudicate on this matter. Not you who is an outsider. Tinubu is an outsider between the fracas that ensued between Fubara and Wike. You don't even know the party that Wike belonged to, but you can tell with his body language and with his his talk here and there that his heart is still in PDP. So we are saying, Shatima told Bola Tinubu, you don't have right to actually remove a sitting a sitting governor. And that's the issue we are be looking into. If you are just joining us, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you check my handle at Jolly Imudia, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will appreciate. If you're also a YouTuber, drop your handle in the comment section and I will definitely subscribe back to you. I appreciate people who have been so far. We have been talking about the state of the nation. We have looked at America versus Nigeria. That's a big one. Visa ban on Nigeria. Some are saying it's a ban, but it's a way of US tightening the inflow of Nigeria to US. But when American mission in Africa made their first post late yesterday, they said it was a reciprocative decision. But later, they decided that no, we are just trying to ensure safety here and there, you know, to ensure that the process people get to America is genuine. But we can tell you of the truth. It's because Nigerian government refused the deportation of Venezuela citizens. No, it's still funny. US, you know that these people are Venezuela citizens. Deport them to Venezuela. You don't need any. The truth of the matter is, I think Africans should wake up. Because the follow-up he was taking over office was very, very annoying. That's a servant master Photoshop. You know, these people are from Venezuela. Deport them to their country. You can't imagine you are saying you want to deport Nigeria to America. No, let's look at it now. Ghanaian in Nigeria, you decide, okay, we want to deport them to US. Does that make sense? If it's what Donald Trump wants to do, then we accept deporting from Venezuela. You are deporting them from your country, US, to Nigeria. Then Nigeria should also deport Cameroonians, Ghanaians, Kenyans that might probably be in Nigeria custody. Deport them to US. You see, there are things we don't need to take. African leaders need to wake up. Wake up and be responsible. The truth of the matter is, no country needs nuisance. No country needs irresponsible people to be committing atrocity. But the Matthew, what is there? Forgotten his surname, who made an attempt to assassinate Donald Trump, is a U.S. citizen, a card-carrying member of Democrat and later changed to Republican. So it's not a Venezuela citizen that did that. The mass shooting that be occurring involving those white, they are not immigrants. They are U.S. citizens. As I said, secondary school boys, high school, little kids have access to assaulted rifle and go to school and be assaulting people. The U.S. president is actually getting this messed up. I can't say it's definitely the Republicans are not going to win 2028 election. You see, don't let prophet tell you. Republicans are not going to win their election. Don't forget, Elon Musk just launched another party because his disagreement with Donald Trump policy has actually gotten to a new level, and that public feud have actually escalated, launching a new political party. Not that one will fly anyway. It's not going to fly. Okay, Elon Musk wants to run for president from South Africa. Yeah, it's possible he can decide to run for president, but that's when Donald Trump will actually tell him, I'm still the boss. But what Donald Trump is actually doing, just mark it if you're watching, mark today's day. The chance of Republican winning 2028 election is what is destroying, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to take place. No, Kamala Harris would have been a wonderful president, but I don't think US were ready to actually have a female president. It isn't because she was black or she is black. No. It isn't that. US not ready to have a female president, even if they know. Look at Clinton now. Hillary Clinton, she would have maybe made one fine, president. But US decided, no, Donald Trump won. Donald Trump won. And 2 times Donald Trump have contested, he has actually contested against women. He won. Because I doubt, because he contested against Hillary Clinton, he won because of electoral, because Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, but electoral college vote actually denied her that position. And then he ran again against Kamala Harris. But that was a big margin because America were not ready for a female president. And the black community contribute to the whole problem. And when you check X and you look at the comment section, people are really happy. Most people are happy because of what is going on and what is happening to the black community as a result of Trump being president. Because they decided that it seemed that I don't want to use that word. It seems they don't see. We are in Africa, we're in Nigeria, we respect ourselves. See, the truth of the matter, anywhere I go today, leave the shore of Nigeria, I will carry myself respectfully. You see, those people, because they don't have any other country, they don't respect themselves. You don't say Trump is going to favor you over your own person. Someone who has discriminated against you over and over again, you think he's going to respect you by giving you that power? Come on. Some blacks in America that actually, you know, I don't want to use some word. They should bring them and take them to curriculum. See, the truth of the matter is, those guys, most times their decision is so. Come on, choose a president based on his capacity and capability. They said Joe Biden is old. By the time Donald Trump will be leaving office, he will be the oldest president I've ever served in America. They didn't look at that, and that is why he started the trade war, and he know that it backfired. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So you are telling Nigeria to accept people you are deporting, who you know they are Venezuela citizens, that they should come to Nigeria to come and stay. That can never happen. And these are the same country who will come back and castigate Africa, castigate Nigeria, that you are not doing enough for your people. Nigeria is a country that has over 230 million people. Currently, let's reduce it to 200 million people. And then you are saying this is a third world, you call third world, should accept deportee from your country, who you know their country, to come here. To do what? Which housing estate? Where are you going to put that? Where are you going? So annoying that you took in white people from South Africa. You know, they said they were fleeing because, I don't know, they were trying to spark land. If you took land from people, they have rights. South Africa have right to remove the land from you. You can't come to Nigeria and claim that land, and Nigeria will not claim it back from you. So these white guys, they decided to go back to, you know, they are running, they went to America, and you accommodate them. And these are the same people you say you accommodate people from South Africa, and then you now need Nigeria to accept deportee who are Venezuela citizens. Donald Trump, that cannot happen. I'm saying it. That cannot happen. Testing one of Paris. I appreciate you. Good afternoon. How you doing? How's the family? We are here. It has been raining, but right now it's little sunny, but it's still cloudy. I will say it's still cloudy, but it's giving us a little bit. If you are hearing me like loud and clear, give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means a lot. And for everyone that have actually joined, I appreciate. We're actually looking at, people are asking which part of the country Nigeria from, or from the south. The country is big, south, because by the time I start naming some states, you might not be able to know some of the states. But I will tell you, we have 36 states in Nigeria. we have many. 36 states, over 200 million people. America is 50 states with about 300 million. So you see, Donald Trump, we don't have where to accommodate deporting from US. We don't have place. Esme is terrorizing the whole country. Esme, terrorizing the whole country. No place to even try to plan, what do they call them, where to settle them, regard for them. No place. And then you say Nigeria should accept deportee from Venezuela. Donald Trump, no! We are not accepting deportee from you. Not to talk about, bring American citizens, then we will accept them. Bring American citizens, we will accept them. Don't worry, just bring them. You are bringing Venezuela to come and do what? Donald Trump, find where sit there, eh? And those people who actually, see, I'm glad they didn't invite Bola Tinubu. It's not today. This man, Barack Obama, in all his time, they come to Nigeria. So just forget about that one. But those, see, is it not disrespectful the way he was talking to South Africa president? I call them baby president. So you have power and authority when you sit before your people. You can make any broadcast. Then when you sit before Donald Trump, is as if, see, why is it that you depend so much on aid from US? Since they call the aid, coming to Nigeria from US. Nigeria don't fall. We don't even need it. Not until they decide we had that they cut it. We don't even know that such aid come for AIDS. So aid for HIV treatment, whatever. We don't even know. We don't need it. There are things we need, not those ones you are bringing. So just forget about that one. We are not accepting deportee from US who are Venezuela citizens or from anywhere. We are not accepting them. Take them back. When what is it called? Libya. When Libya was hot, we didn't decide that our citizens from who are in Libya, Libya should deport them to US or whatever. We accepted them. We bring them in. So send those people back to their country. They will be comfortable. They have home. They have villages. Okay? Don't tell Nigeria to resettle Venezuela citizens in Nigeria. Well, some are saying they should resettle them in Sabisa Forest. That would be a good idea. Resettle Venezuela citizens in Sabisa Forest. I appreciate that testimony of Paris. Good job. Let them resettle Venezuela citizens in Sabisa Forest. That might be good, but right now we are not accepting any citizen who are prisoner of political war. Come on. Immigration from one part of the world is not going to stop. Like Trump, you can do whatever thing you will do, your term will end. Immigration. People trying to leave Africa, Venezuela, Asia, whatever, to America, it will continue. Funny enough, Donald Trump's father is an immigrant. His wife, Monda, they are immigrants. And see, when you get there, you settle down, you understand what they need, then you apply. So now what you are doing, and you are there. That's by the wayside. Then let's look at Shatima. That video is coming up big time. Shatima said, Goodluck Jonathan did wrong by declaring state of emergency. That no president has right to declare state of emergency. Now, what Shatima was actually saying was that Bola Tinubu, you don't have right to declare state of emergency in River. I think he just needed an opportunity to say that. So he said it that and he stressed on it very well, that no president has right to declare state of emergency in any state. Constitutionally, president has right. Let's just be clear. Constitutionally, president has right to declare state of emergency in any state in the federation. But that had to be within the confines of the law. He has to follow the due process in declaring that. And most times, state of emergency is being declared when there is a chaotic situation, when the situation is ungovernable or coordinatable. Yeah, that's when the president can decide, is in the last resort to declare state of emergency. So it's not just the one that Bola Tinubu just will, because two people Amechi and Rotimi Amechi and the then former president, Goodluck Jonathan, they engaged in a fight. It happens now. But Goodluck Jonathan did not declare state of emergency. It was that issue that led Amechi to decamp from PDP. Amechi was former PDP member. He decamped. Now, after that, Wike won the election. Wike and his former boss, because Wike was a boy to Rotimi Amechi, and Rotimi Amechi make a statement on China that they don't know why Wike is disrespecting him. But there was this fight between Wike and Amechi. Amechi was a minister of transportation, because we are yet to see what he transported. But Buhari did not declare state of emergency in any part. What he made promise on his inaugural day was he's relocating military headquarters to Maiduguri in order to combat the ISIS bombing and ISIS attack of Boko Haram. And that's what they did. But Ahmed Bola Tinubu, because two friends fighting, decided to declare state of emergency. So I see Shatima being in his office, watching Ahmed Bola Tinubu declaring state of emergency. He might have heard or he had dropped Wike discussing with him that, this Fubara of a boy, we need to teach him lesson. Shatima would just be listening. So this man wants to declare state of emergency. He could not voice his opinion out because he would be fighting against his boss' decision. But he'd just be watching his boss taking command from a little boy, Wike, because of 1 million votes. Yeah, 1 million votes is big, because considering how many votes they said he got to win the presidency, 8 million. So remove 1 million. He would have not the president by now. So you need to appreciate Wike very much. But Shatima got an opportunity and said, let me state categorically that no president has right to remove a sitting president, a sitting governor from power, an elected governor for that matter. Kai! As soon as he made mention of that, all the dignitaries there, hey, it was hellfire. All the dignity, the Aso Rock was on fire. Now, Aso Rock is trying to, when I mean Aso Rock, you should know now, Baja Biamela is still the chief of staff. So they are trying to paint the issue. They are trying to paint black to white and white to black. That no, Shatima didn't mean about president. So now let's say it. Shatima said no president has right to remove an elected governor from office. Is he saying, or Aso Rock, they are confirming that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is not president, he's a dictator. He's a monarch. He's a Papa Daddy. No, because Shatima said what President Goodluck Jonathan did was wrong. That no president has the right to remove any sitting governor from office. And the presidency, when I don't like using the presidency, I like using Aso Rock. They're inside rock. That's why their heart is hidden. Well, I think that should be where you start changing the system from. So the people from Aso Rock are saying, no, it does not mean Ahmed Bola Tinubu is people that are twisting it. Is Tinubu not president of Nigeria? So Shatima is saying, you don't have power to remove a sitting governor. So why did you remove Fubara? Because Wike and Fubara have misunderstanding. Under normal circumstances, he is greed that still make Wike to still be interfering to reverse politics. It was a minister of education. Some of the curriculum our children are using in Nigeria was formulated under Wike. Minister of education. So you spend that, and it was a chief of staff to Rotimi Amechi, a very close friend. Now you are passed through orders. Spend 8 years as governor of Rivers. 8 years. And then you decided to fight to bring in Fubara. Fubara now the governor. And then because of the deal you made with Ahmed Bola Tinubu, he gave you Minister of FCT. The truth of the matter, let me break it down for you. Minister of FCT is entitled to the same allocation that each governor of this federation receive. The only thing Minister of FCT lack is having his own cabinet, because they are local government under it. The National Assembly serve as the parliament making law for the FCT. So the same money Fubara is receiving. So you receive 8 years entitlement as governor from River, and now the same thing as Minister of FCT, yet you still interfering with the person you brought. The truth of the matter is, when you have an apprentice, the only way to show that your apprentice knows, when you know that you give him freedom. You give him freedom to prove his capacity, his capability. It's when after 6 months, 8 months, you see the way it's going, you say, but Alpha, this is the way to do things. Advice which he can take and which he can reject. If you're a boss, someone who learned under you has actually served the years and you have sent forth, you can only offer an advisory role. You can only play an advisory role. You can only offer advice. You don't have the authority over him again. And he can choose to respect you. He can choose not to disrespect. He can choose to disrespect you. And that's why most times you see in Western world, they don't just claim this orgaism, this papaism. Yeah, he's my boy, he's my boy. They don't do that. How many of us know that YouTube, Google, they work with paper. Is it pape? Yeah, pape, not pampe, pape. They once worked there. But Google right now, you can't compare the strength of Google with that now. But you see this boy, once we African politicians of African mentality, once a boy want to remain a boy. No! Once a boy can always be boy. A boy yesterday is a man today. A man today is an old man tomorrow. So you can't just we must let people to live under guardianship, not under dictatorship. That also happened at home in family. Give an advisory role when you know that most times a grown man you want to call. No, that Africa, we are do that. See, when someone under you is above the level of BT, offer an advisory role, directory role. So we can want Fubara to remain boy, subject to him, bow to him, when he has the weight of the whole state in his head. It's ironic. And then he decided to declare state of emergency. I think the way they are speaking on should start shaping our political orientation. And that also on the judiciary. Because Fubara would have gone to court. And because the judiciary, sometimes, they bow to the presidency. Not only in Nigeria, not only in Africa. Even in Western world. Now, there's a scenario. Donald Trump, court gave him an order that whatever he did in the first tenure, they were investigating how they acquitted him. They found him guilty, but they acquitted him before the election. That all he did was during his official assignment. Bam. Now, when Donald Trump come back again, arrest a judge a few months ago, the same judge went to judge, he arrested the judge, and the same judge used the same principle that all she carried out was as a result an official duty. So if the judiciary need to be independent, I don't think what is going on between Wike, Fubara, and federal government should take place. But I like the way Shatima put it. Shatima came out to say, no president has the right. This should strengthen our political horizon in dealing with such matter. And National Assembly, they are just rubber stamp National Assembly. So there's nothing there. Because when you declare state of emergency, National Assembly need to be aware and know why. And before you declare state of emergency, you have to let National Assembly know. They have to, okay, it's just like US going to war, just in the same way President Donald Trump decided to bomb Iran. Because of what? Two fighting. Israel and Iran, they are fighting. Yeah, a lot of that to unpack anyway. Because when Hamas decided to invade, I would call that invasion, invade and slaughter and murder Israeli citizens at home, Iran did not condemn that act. They were celebrating. After killing over 1,000 people, they made away with over 200 people as captive. They did condemn it. Israel decided, now that you have done that, we need our citizens return. In trying to do that, casualty things happen. Tension flies everywhere. Why Israel was doing that, I can say a justifying cause. Let's put it that way. Iran, who is far away, decided to send over 300 ballistic missiles to Israel. What for? Are you the one that sponsor Hamas to go and kidnap and kill Israeli citizens? And then America came to Israel. America, UK, France, Germany, all of them came and they rescued Israel. Israel bided their time. You send those missiles to us without we provoking you. And this year they decided to retaliate. We are provoking you. We are also telling you that we have the capacity to enter your airspace. And Israel enter Iran airspace. Prove to Iran that if you call it war to war, we are ready to go there. That was what was going on. All of a sudden, America just diving. Two fights, you know. That was no fighting. The escalation. No. The diving. See, politics is one funny thing that if you don't have power, if you don't have power, he that has power will hold you. Now, America is saying Nigeria, let me chip this in. America is saying Nigeria, other African countries, they should accept deportees from their country. Why is he not saying that to Russia? Why is he not saying that to UK? Why is he not saying that to Germany? Why is he not saying that to China? Why is he not saying that to North and South Korea? That they should accept deportee from his country. Venezuela deportee, Mexican deportee. Why is he not saying that? Because Argentina president and Brazilian president, they actually say, no. There are things you don't do. But in politics, have power. It's just like social media. Let me clearly appreciate those watching. I appreciate you. Thumbs up, cards up for you. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do where to subscribe. If you are joining, a lot we have talked about and a lot we're going to talk about. Do where to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I say, in politics, if you don't have power, those in power will use you. Those in power will oppress you. That's one of the, and that is what is playing now here right now. And that's where we find ourselves in this mess. Now, I will offer advice. I will offer advice to politicians. Develop your country. I will offer advice to politicians. See, Bola Tinubu will not be president of Nigeria forever. If you talk about military, 1983, Buhari, before that, Murtala Mohammed, Buhari, what is his name? General Yakubu Gowon, Abacha, Ibrahim Babangida, Shenikan. I have not mentioned Aaron's going see. not mention the first Prime Minister of Nigeria. 1999, first democratic election that brought in former President of Nigeria, Obasanjo, and then late Yaradua, may so rest in peace, and then Goodluck Jonathan, and then Baba Boo Boo. President Buhari is enjoying now. I think at the time they told us that Buhari has traveled to be with his maker, but he's in Katsina out now and he's enjoying. So things happen. And then we now have Baba Blue, PAPC. Emily Ekon. President will come and go, but the country remain one. Anyway. So African leaders, upcoming politicians, you might not surprise, one of these people strongly, power struggle, will just become president. And because they are ill-prepared, Bola Tinubu was ill-prepared to be president of Nigeria. Bola Tinubu was ill-prepared. He didn't know the scope. It's now he saw the big calamity that Nigeria is in, and he has no solution. Because if he was prepared, he wouldn't have said on his inaugural day, I heard there's no provision for fuel subsidy, fuel subsidy, therefore fuel subsidy is gone and it's gone forever. That brought Nigeria economy to a standstill. Every price of commodity doubled within 2 months. I think there was long queue of fuel scarcity. Independent marketers, they shut their petrol station everywhere. Just that single statement. Be prepared. You want to remove fuel subsidy, you have no idea on how to go about it. And they are saying because marketers they lie. Who are those people selling crude oil for them? It's as if you don't. It's simple. Bola Tinubu don't just know what he's doing. The president don't just know what he's doing. Or other successive president who say independent marketer they are lying. If I come to your shop to buy 1 barrel of crude oil, shouldn't you as a seller by now, which you also sell to other people, you also refine, NNPC refine, that is why their price do come down. Shouldn't you by now know the number, the amount of liter that is in 1 barrel? So if I buy 20 barrel of crude oil from you, you should know the amount of liters. So if for instance, it's 10 liters from 1 barrel of crude oil, and then I come to tell you it's 30 liters of crude oil I refine, so that you pay. So will you not question that? Because Nigeria will move in a chaotic situation. I love using the word higgledy-piggledy. Because of that, they don't care. They don't even know what to know. So just come by. You don't even know the amount. If you're buying a rubber of rice, you should know how many cups that will come out of it. If you're buying 1 bag of rice, you should know how many rubber of rice that will come out from it. And from that rubber of rice, you should know the number of cups that will come out from 1 rubber. So you're telling me independent marketer, that's why you are removing fuel subsidy. Knowing fully well that the people benefit from fuel subsidy are far higher than people who said the refined crude oil. He said we should not be. It's just the same way that America is doing now. Hey, come and take people from my country. No, I'm a volatility. It's so funny. Nigeria cannot be servicing other country with our petroleum, with our subsidy. What have you achieved? Your currency is low. Your currency is low. What is it you are boasting about? If you subsidizing fuel for West Africa, I think it should be a plus. Should be a plus. We can't subsidize fuel for other countries. So that's why you are putting your own citizen. The truth of the matter is, I'm still seeing Tinubu as a one-term president. The only mistake, like I said, that's a big story in another day. The only mistake, if they give Atiku the presidential ticket, and then Obina decide to play as VP, they will hardly get 6 million. Because 2019, they have 1 ticket. But they decided 2023 to go their separate way. And then you move to ADC to go and form coalition. And then you now play feeder to Atiku. It's not going to work. I mean, if Atiku be on the ballot, that election is as good as won by Bola Tinubu. But if they turn it around, give it to South Peter Obi or any other person for the South or from the Southwest, Southeast, and then pick a Northerner to be VP, Bola Tinubu cannot win the election. Because it's appalling. You have not spent 2 years in office. You are fighting for 2027 general election. It's unheard of. Bola Tinubu have not spent 2 years in office, standard 2 years in office. He's already fighting for 2027 general election. That's why you see all these elected governors are decamping from their party to APC. What for? Govern the people with the time you have. Peter Obi make a very profound statement that 4 years is enough for you to change the course of Nigeria. Yes, but that's a big statement. Let's just be frank. 4 years is too small to change the course. But if, and only if the right decision are made. For instance, 2 years is even too small to actually fathom the issue of fuel subsidy removal and how it should be well managed. Imagine NPC are feeding fat on Nigeria, and Nigeria government, see, when you check the money that are missing from NPC coffer, is far way above what Nigeria spend, the whole country spend. And then Bola Tinubu, all you want to fight for is second term to make 8 now you get your life. Most times I don't even talk. Why don't you look at today? Plan as though you have 100 years, but take step by time. Not putting everybody in a difficult situation, and you are fighting for 2027. No, what are you going to use to campaign that Nigeria will vote for you for 2027? I keep saying it. 2023 general election would have been ticket and Obi and Atiku election, but they missed it. Imagine a president ruling over 200 million people with just 8 million votes. It's annoying. For any to even have announced that election should have been cancelled. But the winner takes it all. 8 million. The citizen of only Lagos State, just that's citizen from five states now. Which one is even 5 states? What am I talking about? Those states we have over 5 million people. One state. Add data, that's citizen from 2 states. That someone is ruling 36 states. Because we don't vote, we have this belief that our vote don't count. But when they counted Atiku, it was 6 million plus. When they counted Obio, it was 6 million plus. When they counted Kwakwaso, it was 6 million votes. These are the same votes the Goodluck Jonathan got, 12.something million votes. He defeated Buhari with 12.something million votes. These were the same vote Goodluck Jonathan got when he contested against Buhari in 2015, while Buhari was having 16 million plus. Vote counts, but strategically, know where the vote should be. 2019, Obi, Atiku and Obi, 1 ticket, 12.something million votes. Check that. And 2023, under 4 years, within 4 years, they decided to part way. This one want to be president. This one want to be president. Yeah, Atiku has been greedy about that one. Every Nigerian know that. Both north and everywhere, they know that Atiku has been greedy in fighting for presidency. You have done 8 years of being a VP. Must you be president? Yes, be greedy about that. And that caught them. Their ticket, they just cut their ticket. Now, Obi left PDP, Atiku left PDP, Kwakwaso left PDP. Someone make a post on us. He said, how are you not sure on Facebook? To Stephen, former student of Uniben, he made a post. Are you not sure that is Tinubu that is sponsoring this coalition? Imagine people that are leaving. Atiku, you have left PDP. OP, you have decided that you are now in ADC, you are hoping to contest, so you might likely, which is, if you are in ADC, you cannot be ADC and be in Labour now. Erufai, people that made up PDP are leaving PDP to go to ADC that has no structure. There's no structure in any community. No. So you're going to spend 1 year and 6 months to actually make all that happen. To have 36 state chairmen. And then, for instance, states that have 12 local governments, to have 12 chairmen. States that have 18 local government council, to have 18 local government chairman of your party before you go to war. That would be very, very hard. It was a thought calculated attempt. What stopped Obi, Atiku, and all of them going back to PDP that already have structure? Go to any village you can talk about it in Nigeria. PDP is there. Any village you can talk about today, PDP is there. So what stopped Kwankwaso and all this? No, not Kwankwaso, because they are thinking Kwankwaso will be APC national chairman because Ganduje resigned. If it's Labour, they also decided that let's make use of Labour, let's stay with Labour. We would have, Labour has structure at least to semesters. But you decided to go to ADC to go and form coalition. Is that how APC form coalition? You know the process. Is it CPC, Congress Party, whatever, that Buhari was contesting with them? And then AC. Tinubu has never decamped to any political party. He has been in AC. From AC, they merged to ACN, and they have some governor. And then they are merging to become one party, was for Buhari to become president. Tinubu calling, come, let's merge, and you will be president. They merge with the existing states. They have senators. They have rep. They have governors that could push. Governors that are well spoken, are spoken. And then you decided to move to ADC to form coalition. The truth of the matter is, and I'm saying that is Atiku coalition. And with the way he's spearheading it with his Agbada here and there, he's seeing it, that is an opportunity. Atiku don't know something. Atiku should know that Nigeria don't want him as president. No matter what, even if it's 20,000 votes, he will get 5 votes. Buhari, Tinubu will get 15 votes. Or give or take, he will get 8 votes. Tinubu will get the rest votes. That's just the truth. You can't be fighting from pillar to post, and now you think this is the time to unseat a sitting president. Atiku, to unseat a sitting president. Or with the way Rufai was saying it, I have brought this calamity upon Nigeria. I should be retiring. I have to help us unseat, remove this calamity. You think the one you're saying are right. That is how you sit down and unseat a sitting president. No matter the agenda, Sultana 10 must complete. Anything short of it, if at that ADC decide to, if they bring Northern out, it's not going to work. Sultana election will work. See, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that the same mistake these people are making, Bola Tinubu might just work with PDP this time. Clear. It's skill and divide. Just agree. Say, come. See this issue. Let's complete our 10. We'll bring it in. Let's work together. Let's show to these people. It's calculation. It's planning. And with the way Shatima has already spoken that no president has right to remove a sitting governor, let's not be emotional. It's a slap and it's a blow to President Bola Tinubu, but it is constitutional. President has right. Goodluck Jonathan acted within his power. And at that time, he also notified the National Assembly of his intent. And National Assembly, okay. So he has right. So Shatima saying that just proved that that guy is out of precedent. Sorry. is out. See, that guy is out in that position. That's what is out. He will know what is a million. He will know what is a million. See, the truth of the matter, most times we just start to be guided. He was trying to tarnish the image of Lord Jonathan, forgetting that his boss did the same thing. Was he not aware? He's fully aware. Was he looking for a fight? Yes, he was looking for a fight. Shatima was definitely looking for a fight. And that is what he just started. Big fight with the president. Trust Gbajabiamila, the way they will handle Shatima is the way Senate are handling Natasha. They will so handle it. And we know by the time they're done with it, we know that, Emile Con is here. Now, I appreciate those who have really stayed tuned, watch this live. It's amazing. It's a big time. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I appeal to you. I appeal to you for my word. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're also a YouTuber, drop your channel handle and I will run to subscribe to you. We have been looking at a lot of issues. We have talked about internal foreign policy. We have talked about internal policy. We have looked at former governor of Edo State, Adams Aliyu Shomole, cancelling Okpebholo to probe Obaseki. We have also looked at Natasha versus Akpabio, because right now he has been removed from every committee concerned. And that is the problem that we have in Nigeria. Politicking. They don't care about the citizen. They don't care about what happened to the people. All they care about is their personal interest. Personal interest. They don't care about the constituency. Now, up to now, there are still millions of naira in constituency project, but you don't see it. It is when campaign is coming, that's when you see them coming up. Anyone that has served as minister, senator, want to contest as governor. Anyone that has served National House of Assembly want to contest for National House of Assembly. Rep member. Personal. That is why Africa, Nigeria is in where it is today. And nobody is speaking up. And you expect people. Now, you are not defending the people. You are not speaking up for the people. See, since they conducted 2023 election and Bola Tinubu have been ruling, the only vocal opposition is only Peter Obi. Even Atiku that is drawing Agbada for coalition, going for coalition, have not said anything. I've not said anything. So when it comes to election period, that's when you see them. That's when they say, we meet the people, we meet for the people. Meet for what? Look at people forming coalition. Let's remove sentiment out of it. Former this, former that, former this, former that, former this, former that. You are forming coalition. Where are the youth today? What policy do you have? Like I said before, and I keep saying it, is the reason why you want they are forming coalition is to seat Bola Tinubu. It's a fair mission. How does that affect me? Is the policy on ground? Have you made a plan on how fuel subsidy removal can actually be done? If fuel subsidy is a means of people siphoning the public fund, it should be gone. And for it to be gone, appropriate decision, plan need to put in place. So if you are coming, what brought us to where we are is fuel subsidy removal. So if you are saying you are going to remove Bola Tinubu and they decide to bring fuel subsidy, but let everybody just start enjoying the public fund now and leave development alone, what will you use to campaign? Peter Obi has said if he elected as president, he will remove fuel subsidy, but with a plan. Atiku said it before the coming election that NNPC should be sold, that if he has the opportunity to be president, he will remove fuel subsidy, but with plan. It's only Bola Tinubu who do not plan to remove it. He planned to remove fuel subsidy, but has no plan on ground. So those who said they will remove fuel subsidy, but with plan, they should tell us the kind of plan. So we don't need story. By the time you are there, say, you see, this kind of, let me put it, fellow Nigeria, I will tell you the issue of fuel subsidy removal is under review. They will review that matter for 4 good years and nothing will come out of it. Imagine Dangote coming out and say, Billions of dollars have been spent in Nigeria refinery, but it cannot work. Let's just use the word now. He said it may not even work again. The truth of the matter is, a reasonable government should have called that young man, that man to order. You are a private investor. There are some statements you don't make out of your mouth. Many you have had in making those things not work. Because the truth of the matter is, those who have cars know that when your car breaks down, you fix it, and when you fix it, it needs to work. Many they are underground pressing of button that is making those things not to be properly fixed. Because I can't imagine people spending money to repair a refinery, bringing technical expert to work on it, and it's not working. And because you already built one, you say it might not work before. When you were trying to invest, I think $1 billion during Yaradua, you said during Obasanjo, you said Yaradua actually revoked that contract. So if you have invested, are you saying that you should not have worked? Because Nigeria have pumped money in that refinery, and you say it's not going to work. That's another one. The NNPC, what is wrong with them? Dangote is refinery buying crude from Nigeria, refine it here, and selling with the same dollar rate. It's uncalled for. When independent marketers were importing petroleum to Nigeria, when they refined, they brought it back to Nigeria. Fuel was still 9 something. Before they clear import, export, and then clear, liter was about 9 something, 1,000 something. Now, crude oil from here, refinery from here, and then we are buying fuel 950, 1,000. What is going on? So, the truth of the matter, if I'm a Bola Tinubu want to work for Nigeria, you need to work and call these people. But because of this kickback fighting for 2027 general election, why is still in 2025? It's making it because those bold statements that Dangote made is uncalled for and is unnecessary. Those are the people that are oligarchy that monopolize Nigeria. No, sir, let me tell you, viewer, let me just be frank. If it were this time, Globacom, MTN, Nine Mobile, whatever mobile that we are, if it were this time, nobody would have been able to use network. Nobody would have been able to use phone in Nigeria. When phone came, SIM was 50,000, 100,000. MTN. Glo tried to bring it down. Glo, there was, I think the first SIM I bought was about 20-something thousand. SIM card. So it's appalling. Everything they do is union. You can't even buy data. When you buy your data, Nigeria, you buy data. Before you know it, your data has finished. I see what is going on. Union. Every small thing, union. Smith factory, they are in Nigeria. But you say Bank of Smith now 10,000 plus. In Southside, I don't know or not. 10,000 plus. Dangote, all of them are selling with the same price with Dangote. Why not come out with your own? Because of union. They monopolize, put Nigeria in their pocket, feeding fat on Nigerians. We need president that can deliver Nigeria from that. Now, imagine, you will see, let me tell you what is going on in Nigeria. Most times, the problem are not just the president. Imagine when dollar was coming down, was almost coming, it was about 800 at the time. And the fuel was almost coming to 500. I think the lowest was about 600, thereabout. The next thing you see, marketers, they shut their depot. And they said, no fuel. Why? From that day, queue everywhere. Within 3 days, they resolved the matter, and fuel went back up. Dollar went back up. And up till now, it has not come down. Dollar that was about 2,000 something came, if you can attest to that. It's a fact. Dollar that was about 2,000 something came down to like 7, 8 something. And then, all of a sudden, marketers, they shut their deposit. For what now? So you see, the situation we find ourselves is a very critical situation that we don't just need any sugar-coated politician to come. The truth of the matter, no politician will tell me, yeah, due respect to Peter Obi saying we fix Nigeria for within 4 years. Fix what, Oga? Fix to start the deplorable state of Nigeria road cannot be fixed within 60 years, 16 years. The deplorable state. Nigeria need to invest trillions of dollars to fix the deplorable road, state of the road in Nigeria. That's the truth. So don't sugarcoat us. Don't appeal to a section. Take the decision. If you're coming, okay, right now, because of the situation, there is no plan on ground, let's bring fuel subsidy back while we make plan. Yeah, we will, yeah. Oh! The situation in Nigeria is so messed up in no levels of government. No levels of government. If you're not favor, you move here. If you're not favor, you move here. The same people move here and there, fighting for themselves, and that's where we find ourselves. So 2027 general election is coming on, and people in 2025 are just fighting as if they are going to the future. Let's just be frank. I don't understand these people. It's as if they have gone to the future and they already know what is there. So they are already fighting for it now. Whereas people can't even think of the next meal. As we are talking now, there are people that don't even know where the next meal will come from. Yet, the president thinks the most important thing is to start securing 2027 in 2025. The most running situation ever. There was a time a banner in the north came out, President Bola Tinubu 2027. My God, that's inhumanity. Let me put it down. That's disheartening. I'm dumbfounded and flabbergasted that the state of Nigeria are falling so low to the level of how will I put it? Patrick Obayamo. We know that he was one time honorable member and he visited our school at the time during Dankole. I think politician, Dimeji Bakole, he was a young man, but he could not maintain it, just like all these people. So the truth of the matter is, we are in a mess in the nation Nigeria, and I want to counsel younger people to venture into politics. Church is not also helping you. It's as if when you join politics, you are a sinner. But when politicians bring money, they pray for them. Young people, well-trained, who have felt the impact, the pain, to venture into politics, so that by destiny or by fate, they could be in a position where they can also take a decision that will better the people. We need that. We need, can I call it temporary reprieve, stay of order? Because right now in the nation Nigeria, things are so messed up. If you have 100,000 naira, if you keep it in your bank, it will be depreciating. Bank charges will be taking it from you monthly. If you take that 100,000 naira away and you say you want to buy something, the cost of transportation will take about 3,000 or 5,000 away from that 100,000. You have not even bought something. No. Out of 100,000, you have not bought something. 5,000 or 6,000 would have just been gone for transport. Before you will now decide to buy something. What are you going to buy? You don't dare. How many global of rice will you buy? No, talk about it now. Is it granite oil or whatever? Red oil? How many things can you buy? And how long is it going to last you? Just 100,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate everyone that have come to my live feed today. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're subscribed, gracias. If you have also subscribed, gracias. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. See you some other time.